from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game. Digging in, Ben Revere, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Number 2.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Javier Baez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Escalona is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Standing in, Jeff Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top third of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Michael Franco.
Standing in, Michael Franco. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Arrieta gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Kirk Neuenhuis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Franco is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. We played an inning. Still 0-0. In is Jorge Soler. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Soler.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Here's Starlin Castro. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake standing in. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Franco is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Edmund London. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Edmund London.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
In now is John Jay, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And now a pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ben Zobrist waits on deck. Three and one. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Talley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aaron Talley.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
In now, Jake Arrieta, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Here comes the 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Ray is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Woody Francis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
In now, Robbie Ray. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 33, Jeff
Digging in for his second at bat, Jeff Escalona. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is fouled at the plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Right side. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
So
Right
with that,
fielder,
let's call on the guys in the
Jorge
graphics department to
Soler.
put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Soler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Ready on 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jay. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other
Now
way.
batting,
You hear that terminology,
fielder,
hands inside the ball. The only
Junior
way you're going to do that is you
Lake.
pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Junior Lake. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Up next for the Cubs,
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Escalona makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The shortstop, Maikel Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kirk Neuenhuis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting, first baseman, Edmund London.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edmund London. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now is John Jay. Ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Aaron Talley. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Third baseman, Aaron Talley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was a bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Ben Revere. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Talley rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Full count.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Woody Francis. And he lays off there. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Adrian Beltre will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adrian Beltre.
Lays off 1-0. The numbers on the year: 272, 14 homers, and 32 driven in. Arrieta's got his target. Here it is on 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0.
Your
Matt
attention, please.
McCormick takes over
Now
to
pitching
start the
for the
6th
Phillies,
inning on the mound.
Number 12, Matt McCormick.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Junior Lake will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. None out. Runners at first and second. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Franco. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Jeff Escalona. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging back pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. From the stretch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Maikel Franco.
Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Center fielder, number 9.
In now, Kirk Neuenhuis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Edmund London would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
First baseman number 23, Edmund.
Digging
London.
in to try it again, Edmund London. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Ryan Webb.
Digging in once again, Aaron
Leading off for
Talley.
the Cubs,
2 base hits, both
third
singles
baseman,
to this point.
Aaron Talley.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, pitcher Jake.
Tommy La Stella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. They'll come in here at 259. 9 homers and 43 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Ben Revere, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three and one. And that misses for ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left. Escalona is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. La Stella rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
In is Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Right side hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Here's Starlin Castro.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Cubbies are in front, 5-1. Brent Ferris will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brent Ferris.
In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Tally is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Catcher Woody Francis.
Now at the plate, Woody Francis, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Left side. Talley comes up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Morris will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brock Holt is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 34.
Ready once again, Junior Lake. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 5, Wellington Castillo.
So striding in, Wellington Castillo. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Aaron Talley. Fouled straight back. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
J.B. Shuck We'll look for some
Pinch hitting
two-out
for
magic
Chicago,
here as he'll pinch
number
hit with
20,
2 gone and a runner at
J.D.
first.
Sharp.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. They're up 5-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Digging in now, Brock Holt. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Jeff Escalona. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Anthony Rendon is on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Two-two. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Castro's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop, Michael Franco.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Franco. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
So stepping in, Kirk Neuenhuis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready on 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out, nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Soft liner towards short. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
London.
Hector Rondon is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Hector Rondon.
Into the box, Edmund London.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Full count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Coming to the plate now, John Jay, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Rondon pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Second and third, 2 away. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake Diekman is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 63.
Drew Stubbs will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup.
Number 16.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. One 0 count. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. Had the green light, 3-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Full count.
Swing, strike 2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the
Now
boards.
batting.
But hey, he'll take the
Right
2
fielder,
singles. Not complaining.
Jorge Soler.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Swing and a line drive. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Neil Ramirez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Neil Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Drew Stubbs. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Drew Stubbs.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. Let's see how the 9th inning plays out.
Ready now, Woody Francis. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro onto the grass. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brock Holt now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Jason Mott comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Jason Mott.
Jeff Escalona will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're 1 big swing away from walking them off.
In now, Michael Franco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ripped down the first base line. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Jake Arrieta earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is ShowNation.com.